Well, when I was a child, I was really obsessed about fishing. And I would bring home lots of fish. And you think that's a really good thing, right? But my parents wouldn't approve it. So my mom would say, Atanasio, go clean your room. And I would just run and try to clean everything as quickly as I could so that I could find time just to go back at fishing. Yeah, living in Quelimane, which is in central Mozambique, that's a town that is surrounded by wetlands, rice fields, coconut plantations, just near the Zambezi River. So the natural thing for kids in my community would be after school, they would just help their parents in the fields or go play soccer. For me, it was, no, that's fishing. That was my thing. And I would just go into the water, knees deep, and try to fish as much as I could. There was just a magic connection there. I would just look at the water and say, I will get a tilapia here and a catfish there. So, well, I even went into my career just studying graduate school, college graduate school, biology, and even followed my career passion. Went into working with the government as a fisheries scientist for 20 years. 5 of those, I was chief scientist at national level in Mozambique for fisheries. I remember standing just in front of crowds of fish associations, telling them the results of our research, the stock, the number of boats that should go at sea for fishing, especially shrimps, the seasons, and so on. And I'll get really a lot of disagreements from the crowds. People saying, well, we see something else. So until it hit me that, well, fisheries science is not enough if you're talking only about the fish. I mean, there's always the big thing, which is the human perspectives. Actually, that was the defining moment for me after those years serving. And I went actively working and looking for opportunities to kind of find a balanced solution right out there. That's when I found RARE, which was starting to work in Mozambique and bringing this very innovative approach, which was community-led fisheries management, for small-scale fisheries. And I really was happy to have been given the job, starting to expand the program, establishing community-led fisheries management throughout the country, having established many no-take reserves managed by the communities, and just seeing the movement that is growing. It's a big momentum. The government supporting with the necessary legislation, I'm really, really, really proud of that. And I know many of the people that are in this room have supported that effort. But well, things have taken this good momentum, but it's not enough. Mozambique is really under really big pressure at this moment. You know, climate change, big storms come and the population is exploding, and food insecurity is the main thing there, declining fisheries elsewhere. So I think we have a responsibility as a group. I know some of you will be coming down to Mozambique very soon, hopefully. I will try to show you what it's like there. People are believing that it's possible to change this situation. So really, I'm inviting you to continue this effort, talking about it, mobilizing funding, just to get to that point where we can say, well, at least we did something, and we mitigated and try to recover some of the community or people livelihoods, right? So try to have healthy ecosystems in Mozambique. In the end, it's not about the fish, it's about the people, just us, yourself. So thank you so much for everything.